What's up, Sneaky Nation? Sneaky P here, back with all the news after the wild card round here in the playoffs, year number 4 of our Columbus Aviators franchise. And as you can see, the Aviators are getting ready to take on the Cleveland Browns in the divisional round of the playoffs. Before we get into that, we're going to go through the stats through the entire season. And I know my mic has been acting up lately, guys. I don't know what is going on with it. I continue to try to fix it. Nothing seems to be working. It might be a little bit lower than usual. It might be a little louder. It seems to be incredibly inconsistent. I apologize for the issues in the meantime. You should still be able to hear everything, but obviously I've got some work to do on that, and I promise I'll try to fix it for future videos. I don't know what's going on with it right now. Let's go ahead and look at the stats throughout the entire season, though. We'll start off with the Aviators and then move to the NFL. And as you can see, Tyson Russell actually leading our team in quarterback rating. Obviously a much smaller sample size than even Kerry Patrick, who struggled this year. 6 touchdowns to 7 interceptions, 8 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions for the second-year pro out of Montana. But Russell Wilson is our guy going into the playoffs. 25 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. Obviously, we'd like to get it a little better than that, a little more accurate, but you know, he's had injury issues throughout the season. That could be part of it. But if he does go down with an injury for the 3rd playoffs in a row, Tyson Russell definitely looks like a quarterback ready to take over. Bishop Sankey, a great season from him, 4.8 yards a carry, 1,300 yards, 6 touchdowns. Tavon Austin with 10 touchdowns backing him up. That was great to see him get involved. The rookie Jatirian Russell, 4.2 yards a carry, a touchdown. Dickerson had a rushing touchdown, as did Marcus Mariota, only 1 rushing touchdown. We really try not to run the ball with him a whole lot this season, considering all the injuries that we've had with him. So unfortunately, that kind of takes away a big part of his game, and that's that's one of the reasons he starts, is his ability to run. But we've been a little gun shy there. We're afraid to run the ball with him. We don't know if a hit's going to be the last one that he takes. You know, Curtis Harden, 67 catches, just under 1,000 yards. We really are not too happy with that. We definitely feel like he's a much better player than we saw from him this season. 8 touchdowns, though. 3 for Sean Sutton. Again, another guy that we really feel like should have been more involved. Wayne Chapman, pretty solid season. Tavon Austin, 9 touchdown catches. He is so deadly out of the backfield. 19 touchdowns overall for him. Definitely love what he is bringing to the table. Bishop Sankey, pretty good out of the backfield as well. Doyle Green Beckham really came alive towards the end of the season. Bakari Boswell, a rookie. Ultimately, we have quite a lot of guys that are able to make some plays, but we've got to have more consistent play from our quarterback for that all to happen. So that's what we are looking forward to in the playoffs. McKnight leading the team in tackles here. Sacks, we got 17.5 for Derek Morgan, 6 for Justin Brown, 5 for Casey, 5 for Daquan Jones, 4 for Williamson, and the rookie Reyes there. Dion Knight, 3.5. McElroy and Taven Bradford with 3. Malik Hale, the other rookie, 2.5. A few guys down here listed with 1. Interceptions, let's see what we got. 7 for Tyrone Stevens, 5 for Bradley Roby, Dre Kirkpatrick with 3. Quite a few players down here with 2, and a few with 1 as well. Whoops, I did not mean to go over yet. Let's go ahead and check out the fumbles forced here. We got 5 for Derek Morgan, 2 for Justin Brown. Few players down here listed with 1. Actually, quite a few guys down there with 1. Fumbles recovered, 2 for Stevens, 2 for Reyes, 2 for Williamson. Blocks, we did not get a block. Did we get a safety? We did not get a safety. Touchdowns, we had quite a few defensive touchdowns, though, this season. Stevens with 2, Reyes with 2, Roby with 2, and Eduardo Ivory with 2. Williamson, Morgan, and Culliver each with 1. As we go to the kicking game, we know that Mason Johnson really had a much better season, 15-17, a log of only 44 yards, though. We'd like to get that number to improve a little bit as we progress with him throughout the years here. Bakari Boswell did have a kick return for a touchdown, as well as a punt return for a touchdown. He was very, very good in that regard for us. Let's go ahead and check out the stats throughout the entire NFL now. And quarterback rating, you know, Jordan Fernandez looking good, but that's a very small sample size. So let's go with yards first, and then Russell Wilson right under 5,000 yards. What a season from him. And that is obviously why he is winning the MVP award. 37 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Josh Broussard with 42 touchdown passes, 14 interceptions. Andy Dalton, 30 and 14. Phillip Rivers on the list. Just scroll down, kind of show some other players. Here is Max Austin, a young pro here, 27 and 11. pretty efficient with the ball, not turning the ball over a whole lot, but he definitely needs to get into the end zone a little bit more there. Rookie Brody Jennings, 24 of 14. Definitely a bright future for him. There's Nate Keller, 30 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. So going down the list, you get to kind of see everybody here. Derek Carr, 20 and 6. Obviously, we got to cut down on the interceptions with Mariota, but we definitely feel comfortable in what he is capable of doing. Monte Ball, a monster season, and this guy absolutely torched our defense on a few different occasions. Over 1,500 yards, 4.5 yards a carry, 7 touchdowns. Jeremy Hill for the Patriots, just under 1,500 yards, 4.9 yards a carry, only 5 touchdowns for him. Alfred Morris, again, just under 1,500 yards there, 4.8 yards a carry and 5 touchdowns. Amir Abdullah, though, going to get 12 touchdowns with the Buccaneers here. Mark Ingram with 10. Bishop Sankey with 6, 4.8 yards a carry for him. C.J. Anderson, 4.8 yards a carry and 8 touchdowns. Todd Gurley, 11 touchdowns, only 4.3 yards a carry, though. Go down the list, 12 touchdowns for Turbin. Now, Dave's pretty solid seasons. Le'Veon Bell with 12 touchdowns. He must have gotten injured because he's not getting the ball a whole lot, but getting 12 touchdowns and 5.5 yards a carry per rush, definitely huge there. Melvin Gordon, 11 touchdowns for him. Another guy, didn't get a whole lot of carries, though. Go down list, 13 for Theo Riddick. What a game from him, or a season from him, I'm sorry. 105 catches for Jermaine Kearse, 1,400 yards. Julio Jones, 1,600 yards. 9 touchdowns on 102 catches. T.Y. Hilton for the Raiders, a great pickup for them. 1,400 yards, 7 touchdowns. Brandon LaFell getting it done this season with 11 touchdowns for him. Michael Floyd with 7. Rhodes, the young receiver out of Lehigh, with 9. 11 for Antonio Brown. A.J. Henry, what a year from him. 15 touchdowns on the season. Deshaun Young with 14. A lot of these young wide receivers really showing how good they can be, including Brian Quick. Not incredibly young, but, still getting it done with 13 touchdown catches there. Parker Hester with 9. Scroll down the list there. Spencer Tracy, the rookie, with 9 touchdown catches as well. Des Bryant with 12. I mean, they are just loaded over there in Dallas. They are definitely a team to keep an eye on. Calvin Johnson with 12. 10 for Bryant over on the Patriots now. Interesting to see that. Let's go to defense, kind of check out what we got over there. And Zach Brown leading the way in tackles, 194 for the middle linebacker out of North Carolina. Ray Maluga, 175. McKnight, Culver, obviously the tackles are a little bit glitched in this game with the assisted tackles really just being way too much throughout the game, but still pretty solid. There is Roberts. So it looks like the Colts actually lost in the playoffs by the fact that he's no longer listed as a rookie. We'll have to check out all of the stats and stuff like that from the wild card week. Derek Morgan is going to lead the NFL in sacks with 17.5, 12.5 for J.J. Watt. Tamba Ali with 11.5, Deron Scott 10.5, as well as Kruger and Alden Smith, and then 10 for Hightower. Interceptions, 8 for Kurt Coleman, and Manti Te'o with 8 interceptions. What a season from him, doing a great job in the coverage game there. What a performance from him. Kuechly was 7, Bobby Wagner was 7, Tyrone Stevens was 7, and Sam Shields was 7. Quite a lot of linebackers on that list. Revis was 6, Hayden was 6, Demetrius McCray out of Appalachian State getting 6 as well. I go down the list a little bit. A lot of players listed with 5 there. Fumbles forced. Let's see what we got. Whoops, went to fumbles recovered first. That's fine. Here we go. 5 for Koamisi, Burnett, and Derek Morgan. 4 for Coleman, White, and then Coleman, to go with all of his interceptions. Definitely had a great season there for the Steelers. White with 4, Carter with 4, and Marquestin Huff with 4 with his new team. Definitely performing. Let's see how many interceptions he got. Only 1 interception, though, but forcing 4 fumbles. Definitely a pretty big season from him. A few other players there with 4. Fumbles recovered, 3 for Koamisi, Burnett, Coleman, White, Carter, Huff, Shazier, and Southward there. Any blocks on the season? 1 for Ivory McKay, 1 for CJ Mosley, Bjorn Werner, and Derek Gayton here. Safeties, we have, Earl Mitchell, Alden Smith, J.J. Watt, Campbell, and Hayward there. Touchdowns, let's see what we got. 2 for Daryl Morris, 2 for Gibson, Bradley Roby, and Tyrone Stevens. They glitched out a few of our guys here clearly, but we already saw who was on that list for us. I don't know why they typically glitch out the players on your team, but seems to happen more often than I feel like it should. All right, so let's go check out the kicking stats and all that jazz. See what they got over there kicking. Great season for Greg the Leg, 33 of 37, 89% completion, long of 48. Nobody really has a big long here. We might need to adjust it. Okay, here's a few guys over 50 yards. Still might be something that we need to adjust, though, because I feel like every kicker at least usually gets somewhat up around there, but that has not been the case for us this year. Kick returns. 3 kick returns for a touchdown for Centennial Woods. What a performance from him. Unbelievable. Zach Stacy getting one. Randall Cobb, Bakari Boswell, Reggie Kelly, McKinnon, Coleman, Locke, Hilton. Just scroll down the list a little bit quicker. There seems to be quite a few guys here with the kick return for a touchdown. We'll go to punt returns as well. See what we got over here. And that is going to be Sammy Watkins with 2, Eduardo Jose with 2. They're going to have quite a few players listed there as well with 1. Let's go ahead and check out the stats from the wild card round now. Playoff schedule, go over here. Obviously, we are going up against the Cleveland Browns. We can do a little bit of scouting to kind of see how they won the wild card game here. And here we go. The Patriots crushing the Dolphins 38-17. Let's check out the player stats. Nate Keller going to have 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Ryan Tannehill looks like he went down with an injury early. And Mike Glennon came in, a pretty solid backup. But overall, I mean, they barely... They threw for 148 yards. That is not going to get it done. And the Dolphins definitely struggling. And that's why he got injured. He's running the ball 8 times. He did get 85 yards and a touchdown. What was his long over here? A long of 55 yards for Tannehill. Wow. Lamar Miller going to get 2 touchdowns there as well, though. Receiving, we have Kreiner, 6 catches, 64 yards, and a touchdown. Ruben Randall, Gronk there. Brandon LaFell's going to get the other touchdown. Go to defense, see what we got. Sacks. Any sacks, 2 for Hightower, 1 for Ndamukong Suh. Interceptions, Preston Brown and Devin McCourty. So are they glitching one out? Maybe not, I don't know. Fumbles forced, let's see what they got. Did they glitch one out or did they give us one? Patrick Chung, forced and recovered one. Let's go back to passing and see. Oh, no, they didn't. I just misremembered. Misremembered, is that a thing? I don't know. It is now. So the 49ers are going to be playing the Seahawks. The 49ers crushing the Vikings, who had home field advantage, 45-24. What a game there. Let's go ahead and check this out. And Teddy Bridgewater actually had the best quarterback rating, but again, looks like there was another injury as Colby Phillip, the young rookie from Connecticut, had to come in, and that is just not a good situation to throw him to. Brandon McKay, 392 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions for him. Running the ball, Alfred Morris, a great game, 100 yards. Joseph Randall contributed with a touchdown. He did fumble the ball, though. Albert Mason, the rookie running back, with a touchdown, as well as Brandon McKay for the 49ers there. Justin Blackman, 8 catches, 195 yards, and 2 touchdowns. What a performance from him. Torrey Smith, 6 catches, 89 yards. Alan Hearns, 5 and 67 for the Vikings with the touchdown. And then 2 for Patterson against his former team. Rubbing salt into the wounds there. TJ Graham going to have a touchdown for the Vikings as well. Defensively, Kendricks leading the way with 18 tackles. Vincent Ray going to be behind him. Sacks, we have 3.5 from Alden Smith. 1 for Linval Joseph. 1 for Aaron Lynch. Navarro Bowman getting 1. Feedy getting 1. Feed. And then Duke Williams contributing with a half a sack. Interceptions, Eric Kendricks to go with his 18 tackles is going to get an interception. Trey Waynes and then Steve Williams. Fumbles forced. Let's see what we got over here. Fumbles forced. JT Riley, the rookie free safety. He will recover 1 as well. Duke Williams, Holland, and AJ Rodriguez. Holland is going to recover his as well. And there's Rodriguez. He was a standout player in his second year. Pretty solid year for him. Didn't contribute a whole lot outside of that fumble force there, but that's enough. That's definitely enough to contribute in a game like that. But didn't get a whole lot of tackles or a sack or anything like that. Moving forward, we got the Colts and the Browns, and this was a shootout, 42-38. And the Browns are going to win the shootout over Andrew Luck, who threw for 5 touchdowns and 1 interception. What more could you ask from him in a game like that? Jeffrey Ewing, though, the second-year pro out of Mississippi State, 311 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions from him. Obviously, he didn't match Andrew Luck there, but he did a pretty solid job of hanging in there at least. Damian Williams, though, 93 yards, 5.5 yards a carry. Trey Mason only 3.7. Charles Sims only 3.8. He did get a touchdown, though, and that would equal out the touchdowns there. Michael Crabtree with the receiving touchdown. Mike Wallace with the receiving touchdown. Kenny Stills with one. Sean Hardy, the rookie wide receiver, gets 2 touchdowns in his first playoff game. Parker Hester had one as well. And Eric Ebron, 2 for the Browns there. So definitely a shootout game. A lot of guys you'd expect to see on that list. And the young receivers still finding their way into the end zone. It just wasn't enough. And then here's Javon Roberts, the standout rookie on the defensive side of the ball. 11 tackles for him. Sean Williams with 11 as well. Sacks, we got 2 for Short. 1 for Tamba Ali, Ruben with 1, and Palepoy with 1. I don't know if I said that one right. I apologize if I didn't. Joe Hayden with an interception. Devon House with an interception. Avonte Davis getting an interception there as well. Let's go to fumbles forced, see if we have anything over here. And no fumbles on the day. And that's that Browns team we are going up against. They clearly have an offense that can put some points up on the board. And our defense, who has struggled throughout the season at times, definitely going to be a tough test there. Then we have the Bears and the Buccaneers here. And let's see. Whoops, I didn't even read the score there. I know the Buccaneers won 27-17. Player stats, let's see what we got. James Winston, 275 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Max Austin with 264 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Running, we have Centennial Woods getting a touchdown, 91 yards for Brandon Oliver there. Another touchdown by DeMarcus Taylor, the rookie out of Ohio State. He did fumble the ball, but it kind of evened out with Turbin fumbling the ball. Actually, Centennial Woods fumbled as well. Receiving, Mike Evans, 8 catches, 127 yards. Virgil Green, 8 catches, 34 yards. Chris Austin, a rookie out of Wisconsin, with 6 catches, 74 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Then Alshon Jeffrey getting a touchdown as well. White, 92 yards receiving, did not find his way into the end zone, though. Defensively, McPhee leading the way in tackles. He also had 2 sacks with Levante David, 1 sack for Trevathan, Sergio Mason, Kennard, White, Riley Jr., Williams. Oh, these guys got a half a sack. Riley Jr., Williams, Quarles, and Bruce Carter. Whoops, let's go over to interceptions, see what we got over here. And Werner getting the only interception. Fumbles forced. See what all is here. Corey White, Adai, Spikes, and Turpinian. Again, I apologize if I missaid that one. White, Adai, and Turpinian with the fumbles recovered as well. That is going to be it for this episode, guys, though. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please smash that like button. I asked everybody for their playoff predictions earlier before the wild card video, so let's see what you have now. I'm really hoping somebody can get it all right, but you know, if you missed earlier, let's see if you can guess again. Who is going to win this week? The Browns visiting Columbus, the 49ers visiting Seattle, the Patriots visiting the Broncos, and the Buccaneers visiting the Eagles. Going to be an interesting divisional round, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please smash that like button. And I will see you guys as we get ready for our first playoff matchup this season against the Cleveland Browns. Later.